Good morning, YouTube. Maybe you saw our last video where we talked about how we're no longer using PayPal. Well, I have some updates for you.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at my dealership at NG Supercars. And one of the things that we do is sell parts and services for supercars, and we do that through our website, normalguyssupercar.com. And on that website, obviously, most people want to pay with their credit card or some sort of online transaction stuff. They generally don't want to send us checks or wires or ACHs or any of that sort of stuff because it's kind of a pain in the butt. Well, we used to take PayPal, and now we don't. So in that last video, we talked about why we shut off PayPal. Well, PayPal reached out to me, and stuff happened. So let's chat about that real quick. All right, YouTube. So yeah, I had someone reach out to me, and I thought I would read you some of the emails and stuff that happened because it's interesting. Now, to be clear, we aren't going to be turning back on PayPal. We've already kind of made that decision, and I'll explain why after we go over these emails. But I'm not an unreasonable person, and I wanted to give credit to mostly this individual because I think what they did was admirable, and obviously they're doing a good job at their job. This guy, Ian, who actually is in the UK, which is kind of cool. He sent me an email and it says, I just watched your YouTube video about PayPal as a follower of your content here in the UK. I have taken full responsibility for resolving your issues with PayPal on funds being held and sincerely apologize for the difficulties you have encountered. The funds should now be released to you. And they did. They actually released the funds that day. Okay, that's kind of nice. I got my money. Hooray! Now I'm not in the hole. I want to confirm that everything has been resolved to your satisfaction and your account is properly set up to meet your needs moving forward. I am continuing to investigate to ensure that the amount you are expecting as stated in the video matches the funds held. Okay, that's awesome. If you have time, I'm happy to set up a quick Teams call to engage in an opportunity and so on and so on. So basically, this individual who works for PayPal went above and beyond, saw my video, and actually acted, which, again, full credit to this person. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, here's my thinking, and I let him know, hey, I appreciate you getting our money released to us. That's helpful. As you know, having that much cash flow tied up for a small business like ours is devastating. If you're wanting to discuss, we can, but I've already concluded that we just can't take the risk with PayPal anymore. Their terms of service allow them to do things like this, and I just can't allow it to happen again. Combine that with significantly higher charge rates than our credit card processor, and there's no reason to use PayPal going forward. And he responded, thank you for taking the time to respond. I truly appreciate your frustration. You now have my personal contact details, and if there's anything you need from me or ever consider giving us an opportunity in the future, please reach out to me directly. I will personally ensure that everything is handled properly. Additionally, I'm making sure our senior leadership team is aware of the situation so that we can learn from it and improve as a company going forward. So here's what bothers me about this situation. So this guy, Ian, kicks ass, gets stuff done, boom. What happens when he gets promoted? Because clearly he's doing a good job, right? So this is going to be he's a guy who's going to be on the move, and he's going to get some new role, and then he's not going to be the guy who's taking care of my account. And when that happens, I'm going to get screwed again. Because now, let's be real, I'm a tiny account. In the world of credit card processors and transactions and stuff, we're small potatoes. So I don't think that a big company like PayPal is going to assign someone who really looks over our account and has my back if something like this happens again. So that right there worries the hell out of me. Like, I appreciate... Gotta take this call. I think my concerns are legit for if this guy no longer is my rep or whatever. But that was not the last of the communications I got from PayPal. So shortly after that, I got an email from the executive office at PayPal, and this is where things got a little bit more interesting. Dear Daniel Hurlbert, this is Renee with PayPal's Office of Global Customer Complaints and Advocacy. I'm writing to address the recent hold on your funds and to provide some clarity on the situation. First and foremost, I want to extend my sincerest apologies for inconveniencing any inconvenience this may have caused you. I understand how frustrating it can be to have access to your money delayed, especially when you are working hard to grow your business. No shit. We are pleased to inform you that, as a courtesy, we have increased your monthly threshold amount to $18,398. Basically, I can get up to $18,398 out of PayPal, which, why is there a cap at all, period? Like, my credit card processor doesn't have any cap. That's stupid. This means that in a calendar month, You will have instant access to the first $18,398 received from sales. Any amount above this threshold will be available up to 21 days after you receive the payment. This doesn't f***ing help me. Please note that the amount immediately available to you is reset on the first day of every month. Again, this is... No. The reason for the payment hold is due to an unexpected increase in the amount of sales you process each month. When we notice such changes, we temporarily hold funds to better understand your selling habits. Please rest assured that the money still belongs to you. It is just temporarily unavailable. This practice is in place to protect both our buyers and sellers, ensuring a safer environment for everyone. No, this policy is in place so that you can make money on my money by holding it for no reason. It's criminal. This is stupid. In the long run, these measures help us maintain a secure platform for conducting business. Bullshit. It's so you can make more money. This is a common industry practice. No, it's not. It's literally not. No one else does this that I'm aware of. It's designed to cover potential buyer complaints during that period. We appreciate your understanding and patience as we work to safeguard the interest of all of our users. Clearly not the businesses. We're grateful for your loyalty to PayPal, and there's no loyalty now, and committed to helping you grow your user base. PayPal offers a variety of products and services designed to support your business and growth. Additionally, PayPal's seller protection is designed to help you as a business by covering eligible transactions against claims, chargebacks, and reversals. We'll go into that in a second. This means that if a buyer files a claim, chargeback, or reversal against you, PayPal will help protect you, provided you meet the eligibility requirements. This protection gives you peace of mind, allowing you to focus on growing your business without worrying about potential disputes. Yeah, it's not been my experience so far. We would love to discuss any concerns we may have and assure you of our continued support. As a gesture of goodwill, we have applied a $250 credit to your PayPal account. This credit has been issued in recognition of the challenges and inconvenience you have experienced as a result of the unexpected payment hold. Wow, $250. That's basically how much extra money they charge because of their higher rate. So one charge at $12,000 is almost $250. Whatever. Please let us know a convenient time for you to discuss this further. I will personally ensure that all of your concerns about PayPal are addressed. Our aim is to keep our customers at the forefront of what we do. We are committed to supporting the growth and success of your business. Are you? Thank you for giving me the opportunity to address your concerns. Feel free to contact me, blah, 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 blah. Well, so you basically flat out said you're still going to have this stupid arbitrary number, which if I charge more than that in a month, you're going to hold it. So no, we will not ever do business with you again. That's just straight up stupid. Like, why would we subject ourselves to that? That means, like, if I suddenly have a good month, I'm not going to get that money. And as a business, I need that money. You guys understand that, like, when someone buys something from us that's a part, we take the vast majority of the money we get from that transaction and buy the part so that we can send it to the person. Without that money, I can't buy that part. I can't front $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 parts. Like, we have exhausts that cost over $20,000. I can't afford to front $20,000. Like, it's interesting that they gave us $250. That actually did show up in our account, which I'm like, okay, whatever. Here's, take yourselves to lunch. So here's what's funny about this is basically PayPal doesn't seem to have our interest in mind. They have the customer's interest in mind. So we've had disputes with where customers have filed claims against us or whatever. We had someone do they bought some light kit from us and then like 6 months later wanted to return it. And we're like, yeah, it's been like 6 months. We don't take back stuff after 6 months. And they're like, well, they filed a dispute with PayPal, and so PayPal's like, you need to basically like do something about this, and they withheld our money. They said, well, the customer is going to send back the product, right? So the customer sends back the product, and it's broken. So they sent us back a broken light, and PayPal was like, basically, you have to give them a refund and forced a refund. So we're like, how are we supposed to handle this? Like, someone arbitrarily decides they don't like what we sell them, it's broken, and they're just like, here, take it back, and PayPal's like, yeah, you have to. It's not a good way to run business. They don't have our back, right? Like, PayPal doesn't go to bat for us. Yes, it's maybe marginally better than a chargeback, because like a chargeback is painful too, because if you get a chargeback, the credit card processor immediately takes that money away from you or withholds it from future transactions. So we've had that happen where someone did a chargeback and they didn't claw it out of my bank account, which I prefer, but they just simply, the next 3-4 transactions that added up that total amount of money, they just kept that until the chargeback was resolved. What sucks is when PayPal did this situation with us and we did the return, they took $12,000 out of my bank account and it overdrafted my bank account. Like, I don't leave $12,000 in cash just chilling in our transactional account because it's transactional account. Like, I don't want money sitting there. So I had to go move around a bunch of other money to make it so that we weren't overdrafted, which is idiotic. PayPal really put us in a horrible spot there, and it's unforgivable at this point as far as I'm concerned, and we're done with you. Now, just to actually make this even more funny, because we have all these weird stuff going on with PayPal and I don't like their policies where they then the next day, I'm not even kidding, are like, hey, we're making changes to our legal agreements. So I mean, it's just like oh my God, you guys are always changing the rules. You know how many times I've gotten an email from my credit card processor that they're changing our rules? 0. We've been using them for years. Well, yeah, it's safe to say I appreciate Ian and the fact that he went to bat for us and got us our money. Thank you. That was actually very helpful. Sounds like you should probably go work for a better company. Either that or get a promotion because you're doing a good job. But yeah, I don't know that PayPal makes a lot of sense as a business for us. So we're done with them. Sorry. It is what it is. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. Don't use PayPal. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate your sitting around and listening to me vent about this. It's frustrating. There's so many challenges trying to run a small business, and cash flow is huge. Cash flow is very important to us because without it, we can't run the business. It just binds up everything, and we're not so big that we have a giant pile of money that we can just reach into when stuff like this happens. It's really challenging for us. $20,000, $10,000, those are large amounts of money to us. We don't have that just always available. Yeah, if you guys want to support us, you can like, share, subscribe, and of course, watch our videos, share our videos. We do appreciate all of that. And buy parts and services from us at normalguyssupercar.com, not using PayPal. And for bigger transactions, if you do want to send us a wire, we can take that and we will give you a discount, basically freeing up how much we charge, or the credit card processors charge us. So right now our current credit card processor charges 2.7% or so. So we'll give you a good 2% because we still have a wire fee that the bank charges. Only for larger transactions, not for little transactions, full exhaust system stuff. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go do some cool car stuff. You guys are want to stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.